do you get a man to commit to you? Well, there is one sure way. Let's talk about it. Hey ladies, Ty Harris of Total Love Makeover here, helping the dateless woman and the woman who finds herself in dead-end relationships revive her love life. Here on this channel, I share real, but practical advice on how to attract, date, and keep the kind of love you really want. So if you're new here, hey boo, I'm happy to have you. If you like my style and the advice that I give, make sure to subscribe. And if at any point you want to know more about me, how you can work with me, or Total Love Makeover, make sure to check the YouTube description box below. So, how do you get a man to commit to you? Well, you can't. Sorry, is that not what you were looking for? Bear with me. What I'm saying is, a man that does not want to commit to you, you can't make him. The sure way to make sure a man commits to you is to only give time to men that show you they want to be committed to you. Typically, when it comes to us women, what happens is we meet a guy or we see a guy and we start fantasizing about what love with him would be like. We romanticize everything. We're at home like a teenager again, girl, writing our name and his last name if we know it, because most of the time we don't. We just fantasizing and don't even know the boy. We get so caught up in what can be with this gentleman that we don't pay attention to the clear signs that are there. We're at home like,
"Oh, girl, I think he is it."
meanwhile, he's on the other side of town like,
she all right.
in order to get a man to truly commit to you, you have to pay attention to whether he wants to be committed to you or not. So what does that look like? A man that wants to be committed to you in the early stages, not only will he call you and plan dates with you, but he will genuinely want to get to know you. And I'm not talking about like y'all on the phone at 10 o'clock at night and he's saying,
"Oh, for real? Yeah, baby, what you got on?"
no. Your conversations aren't surface. He wants to know your dreams, your fears, how you grew up, about your family. He's genuinely interested in you. And in those early stages, a man that wants to be committed to you, girl, he will make the time to see you. Now, as time progresses and you start dating a little bit, a guy who wants to be committed to you, he will start integrating you into his life. What that looks like is he's introducing you to his friends. You might even be introduced to some of his family members. In addition to that, he lets you know his plans in advance, and he desires to include you in those plans when it's relevant. As your relationship progresses even further, the man that's decided to commit to you, you will begin seeing him shift things in his life to make room for you and him long term. Without being prompted, he may desire to get his money right, or seek a promotion at his job, or a new career altogether that's more stable. If he lives with his mama or roommates, he's taking the initiative to shift from that point in his life to something that can fit for both you and him. It doesn't matter what stage of a relationship you're in. A guy who wants to commit to you and will commit to you, he's going to show you. So it's up to you to keep your eyes open and see. What this means, ladies, is you're not the one early in the relationship calling him all the time, texting him, trying to figure out how you can get him to call you back. In the early dating phase, you're not begging him to meet his friends or his family. You're not calling him trying to figure out where he is only to find out he's in Vegas and didn't even tell you. In the full-blown relationship phase, you're not the one creating the plan so that you and him can have a life together. You're not the one pushing him to get a good job or nudging him to move out of his parents' basement. While he may enjoy everything that you've given him, he doesn't seem like the type of man who wants to be committed to you. But truth be told, you deserve way better than that anyway. So chalk it up to experience and move on to that guy that wants to be committed to you and only you. Well, that's what I have for you. Keep in mind, if you ever want to go deeper and get a little bit more, go over to totallovemakeover.com and join my mailing list that I call The Dressing Room. The Dressing Room is jam-packed full of value that I don't provide here on the YouTube channel. I'm giving one practical challenge for you to apply each week sent directly to your inbox. If you're interested, don't forget to go over there and subscribe, or look for the link below in the description box. You can have the love you want. Sometimes it just takes doing something different to get something different. And if you're willing to do the work, girl, I am more than willing to help you get there. Until next time.